not to, but I might send you later to go run and get me some.
Okay. Well, the season's been over. Yeah, school's over. Been out.
And what would drop out? What would drop out college? What would Robin did?
Okay.
You both drop out.
Out.
I wonder if you can hear us though.
Reflect.
If I'm live audio. Excellent.
And how about now? Can you hear me coming through your speakers?
Yep. I did not yet, no. Okay, well, if you heard the music, then you should be able to
Have heard the
microphone. Oh, there's music playing in the background here. Okay, excellent.
What's up, Mikey? How are you? Good. Yep.
Yeah, good. Look at this setup now, huh?
Like that.
What time are you going to start going out here?
We're on right now.
Okay.
All right, yeah, I see. All right, it is at Watertown Rapids. Looks like the YouTube channel. It has no contents on it right now. It's not playing. Yeah, you know, Brian, as long as we got this one going, I don't know if we'll be able to figure this out, like, before Sunday's game, but certainly by next weekend we can. Yeah, yesterday. Yeah. Yeah. So, I'll get the login information from him and I'll take care of that stuff before next weekend. I'm not going to bust my nut to get it done by Sunday's game. So. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our first night of the 2025 Watertown Rapids baseball season. I am the Dan Dallin, a positive influence, and I am pleased to be your public address announcer and your play-by-play announcer on our live stream channel. We'd like to welcome our DJ for the Rapids, DJ Niner. Yeah, let's hear it up for George. Otherwise, he'll play songs that you do not like. We'd like to thank all of our sponsors that are here with us that are supporting the Rapids team all season long. You'll notice their signs hanging up all around the facility, and we will thank them numerous times throughout the evening, including Moe's Southwest Grills, Rumar Vinyl Design, the Watertown YMCA, your local price chopper, Samaritan Medical Center, Northern Credit Union, TTS Thomas Trash Service, Stewart's Shops, the Watertown Airport, Chick-fil-A, WVLH Tunes, the Dan Dallin, a positive influence, and Zoo New York. And now, let's get ready to find out who's playing baseball today. You got music for that? Let's do it. Here is the starting lineup for the Rochester Ridgemen. What's that? Leading off in center field, number 4, Angel Martinez. He's a student at Bluefield State College, hometown Linwood, New Jersey. And then batting second at third base from Mainville, Ohio at Muskingum College, number 24, Sam Palmieri. Batting third in right field from Johnson City, Tennessee, number 29, Josh Marmo. In the cleanup spot and playing first base, a student at Manhattanville College, number 31, Julius Cass. Batting fifth, the catcher from Johnson U, number 19, Colby Goldruff. Batting sixth at second base from Xavier University, number 6, Chase Deloach. Batting seventh in left field from Alfred State College, number 12, Eddie Hernandez. Batting ninth, the designated hitter from Wayland Baptist College, number 23, Jeremiah Dominguez. And the starting pitcher for the Rochester Ridgemen from Flagler College, number 14, Isaiah Wellman. And now, let me introduce the entire team of the Watertown Rapids. Number 6 from St. Lawrence University, Nolan Widrick. Number 8 from Lehigh University, Pennsylvania, Bobby Kleckner. Number 9 from Herkimer College, Rekudo Shirakata. Number 10 from Tompkins Cortland Community College, Telford Wynn. Number 11 from Linden State Vermont College, Jack Holly. We'll see Jack in a minute. Oh, hey, whatever you want, Jack. It's all you, man. It's your show, brother. Number 12 from Hiram University, Ohio, Landon Westcott. Number 13 from SUNY Oswego, Corey Earth. Number 15 from St. Joseph University in Connecticut, Ozzy Weber. Number 18 from Bard College, New York, Henry Huebner. Number 20 from Assumption University, Massachusetts, Patrick Fowlett. Number 24 from Alma University in Michigan, Jack McIntosh. Number 26 from Alfred State College, Josh Gardner. Number 29 from Tompkins Cortland Community College, Jarrett Jordan. Number 30 from Assumption University, Massachusetts, Connor. Number 31 from Trinity, Texas, Noah Flanagan. Number 32 from Herkimer Community College, Anthony Valenti. Number 33 from Trinity University, Texas, Joey Hagan. Number 34, Walker Long from Jones College, Junior College in Mississippi. Number 36 from Muhlenberg College, Pennsylvania, Charlie Seifer. Number 37 from Prairie Baseball Academy in Canada, Cody Graff. And now let's make sure we're all up on our feet. Leading off, playing left field, number 23, Juan Puerta. Batting second, playing right field, number 22, Aiden Reese. Batting third, the shortstop, number 7, Damon Asensio. In the cleanup spot tonight, it's first baseman, number 27, Xavier Miles. Batting fifth and catching behind the dish tonight, number 25, Dylan Simeon. Batting sixth, tonight's designated hitter, number 28, Ben Hess. Batting seventh, playing second base, number 16, Aiden Lozinski. Batting eighth, your third baseman, number 19, Giuseppe Sapienza. And batting ninth, playing center field, number 17, Robbie Carvelli. And your starting pitcher tonight, number 11, Jack Holly. The manager for your Watertown Rapids is Ben Julian, Coach Tommy McLaughlin. Officiating tonight, umpires Ken Gardner and Larry Gallo. At this time, I'd like to ask everyone who is able to please rise, remove your headgear. I'd like to ask first if we could have a moment of silence as today marks the 81st anniversary of the landing on Normandy known as D-Day, where we lost over 2,500 American soldiers as we began the turning point for the Allies in World War II. And thank you to listen for singing our national anthem tonight. Now, Rapids fans, for the first time this season, please let's yell it out with me on the count of three. 1, 2, 3. Play ball! All right, get on this. Come on. All right, Rapids fans, we are ready to get underway here. In Watertown. Sorry, just trying to get last minute stuff taken care of here. Fun. It's a learning process, right? Got new camera operators, announcers, maybe not. New sound guy. We'll all figure it out. This is our first game, first day here. There we go, getting ready. Now batting for Rochester, number 4, Angel Martinez, number 4. All right, Jack Holly gets himself set up here. There's the first pitch to Angel. Swung on and belted down the right field line. That's fair, and that is trouble. That's going to go all the way down. Bounces off the fence in foul territory. Little stumble by Angel as he was approaching second base, and that's because of that stumble. He's going to have to stay and deal with a double. But wow, a leadoff double here for Angel Martinez to get things going in the first inning. Now batting number 24, Sam Palmieri, number 24. First pitch misses low and outside, ball 1. One zero from Jack. And that's in there for a call. Strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike.
One, not sure where it missed. 2 balls and 1 strike on Sam Palmieri. And that ball's hit, and that's going to make it through the shortstop hole. Rounding third is Angel Martinez. He's going to hold up there. That ball comes in to Giuseppe Sapienza. He knocks that ball down, and it's first and third now for Rochester. Now batting number 29, Josh Marmo. Number 29. Ball's in there for a strike. No balls and 1 strike. That's alone inside. It makes him dance away as he skips away. Coming in from third, Angel Martinez. Advancing to second base is Sam Palmieri. So runner on second, 1 run in, 1 ball and 1 strike on Marmo. It's a pitch to Marmo, and he launches out in a center field. Moving over, getting underneath it, Robbie Carvelli makes the grab, throws this ball in the third, and that is not in time as Palmieri advances to third. Oh, I forgot to announce who's batting next. Sometimes that happens. And there's a strike. Now batting number 31, Julius Cass. Number 31. One to Cass, swung on, and there's a strike. Holly looking. That ball is drilled into right center field, backing up, making the grab. What a catch. Aiden Reese tagging up and coming home, Sam Palmieri, and it is now 2-0 Rochester. Now batting number 19, Colby Goldrup. Number 19. There's the pitch, and that is high 1. Pitch misses. Ball 2. 2-0 for Colby here. Here's a 2-0 pitch from Jack. And Holly throws one low and inside, 3-0. Here's the 3-0 pitch, and that is in there for a strike, 3-1. Here's the 3-1 and swung on, and that is foul down the first base line. And just like that, it is a full count. Here's the payoff pitch from Holly. Swung on, and that is popped up, and that's going to go out of play on the first base side. That'll get somebody a free hot dog. Here's the 3-2 again from Jack Holly. And it's in there, called strike 3. Now, Rochester Ridgemen pick up 2 runs, and after a half an inning, it's 2-0, and the Watertown Rapids are coming to bat. First pitch is fouled off. Leading off for your Rapids, number 23, Juan Puerta. Number 23. The pitch misses, ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to Juan. Juan is from Surrey, British Columbia, a Canadian here, coming all the way down to Watertown. The 1-1 pitch changeup, and he gets a piece that comes over. It's a bare hands of a Rapids player. It's on the bench. That'll sting. 1 ball, 2 strikes. one misses. Ball two. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that is call strike 3. And Puerta goes down looking. Now batting, number 22, Aiden Reed. Number 22. Wellman getting ready, deals, and that one is hit right up the middle into center field. And it's a 1-out single here for the Rapids in the bottom of the first inning. Next batter, number 7, Damon Asensio. Number 7. First pitch, ground ball to third. Oh, it's in the baseman. Number 24, Sam Palmieri. Just like that, we got runners at first and second now for the Rapids. Wellman deals and that misses. Ball 1, 1 ball and no strike. And there's ball 2. Xavier Miles from Mississippi goes to school in Mississippi, playing summer ball here in Watertown. Very different than Mississippi, although it's hot and humid today, just like Mississippi. That's a big swing and a miss, 2-2. Oh, did I not? And there's a ball 3, 3-2. Here's a payoff pitch, and that is fouled off. That pitch is ball strike 3 for out number 2. Now batting, your catcher, number 25, Dylan Spion. Number 25. Here's the first pitch to Simeon. Runners go and nail that third base. Aiden Reese for out number 3. He should have just kept running to the dugout on that one. Wasn't even close. So at the end of one inning, it is 2-0 Rochester. Coming up in the top of the second inning for Rochester, it is their 6, 7, 8 batters, Chase Deloach, Frank Grad, and Eddie Hernandez. First pitch to Chase Deloach, grounded to third base, throw over to first is in time for out number 1. Now batting number 9, Frank Grad. Number 9. That's in there. 1 ball and 1 strike on Grad. And Grad gets a hold of that one. It's high, short center field. Underneath it is Robbie Carvelli easily hauling that one in. There's a swing and a miss for Eddie Hernandez. Jeremiah Dominguez is next. There's a big swing and a miss. Strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Eddie Hernandez. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swung on, and that is lifted up. Shallow center field. Calling for it is the center fielder, Robbie Carvelli, and he misses it. Ended up dropping it. Goes off his glove. Now he's made about 100 catches in a row. Now he just missed one there. E8. Now batting number 23, Jeremiah Dominguez, the designated hitter. So 2 outs, runner on first for Dominguez. There's the pitch, and Dominguez fouls that off at the plate. 0-1. Holly has his sign. Turns and throws over the first. A little high. Ends up pulling Sapenzia off the bag. Throw to first again. A bit better of a throw this time by Jack. Now, if these were the major leagues, Jack could be done throwing to first base. That's a silly rule. There's a pitch home, and that is in there for a strike. 0-2 on Jeremiah Dominguez. There's a throw. Runner goes to chopper to third. Fielded at third. Double clutch, but makes the throw in time. 5-3 goes that put out. And no harm there off of that error in center field. After 1.5 innings of play, it is still 2-0 Rochester. We'll be back. Sorry about that. Here's Hess from Cincinnati, Ohio, a lefty. First pitch in there for a strike.
You ever been to Boston? That's how far away you were.
Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 on Hess. Picked up by the shortstop. Throw to first is in time for out number 2. Now batting, number 16, Aiden Lozinski. Number 16. Lozinski coming from Castleton, New York, studying at Eastern Connecticut State. First pitch he sees of the season, launches this out into center field and going back in center field, making the grab for out number 3. So 1, 2, 3 go the Rapids, and after 2 innings of play, it is still they trail Rochester 2-0. That first pitch to Martinez misses for a ball. Second pitch hit way down right field, foul territory, and that lands in the visitors' bullpen for strike number 1. Here's the 1-1 to Martinez. He fouls that off. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, and that's another foul ball off the bat of Angel Martinez. And that ball is it. Ground ball, soft grounder to second base. Quick throw over. No yips there, and that is out number 1. Now batting number 24, Sam Palmieri. Number 24. Sam launched a ball his last at bat. This one, not nearly as high, not nearly as far, but out of play. Strike 1 on Sam. The 0-1 to Palmieri. And that is in there. Call strike 2. 0-2 on the Rochester third baseman. There's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on. Ground ball to third. Fielded there. Throw over to first. Does he stay on the base? He does. Angel Hernandez rings him up for out number 2. Next batter, number 29, Josh Marmo, number 29. So with 2 outs, here is Marmo. Oh, Marmo's going to take first base the hard way. Next batter, number 31, Julius Cass, number 31. So Marmo's okay after getting touched up in the middle of the back like that. There's a pitch, and that is popped up first base side, and that's going to go out of play. Strike 1. The 0-1 to Cass. Holly sets. Throws out one right down the middle for strike number 2. No balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs on Julius Cass here in the top of the 3rd inning. Runner goes, and Holly throws it behind him way too late. So it's a stolen base for Marmo, and that'll take the sting off of that back a little bit. Holly turns his attention back to the batter. He's got an 0-2 count. Hopefully he can shake that stolen base off. 1 strike will erase it. And it's a hard hit ball to short, fielded by the shortstop. Asensio throws this to first in time for out number 3. So a hit by pitch, but no damage after 2.5. It's still a 2-0 lead for Rochester, and Watertown is coming to bat. First pitch to Giuseppe misses ball 1. New pitcher on the mound for Rochester is number 7, Warren Yunkinis. And his first 2 pitches this inning are balls, 2-0 to Giuseppe. That pitch misses ball 3. Here's the 3-0, and that's in there, called strike 1. 3-1 pitch has swung on, and that is hit right center field. More right field tailing over, and the catch is made in right field by Josh Marmo for out number 1. Keep forgetting. Now batting, number 17, Robbie Carvelli. Number 17. First pitch to Robbie misses ball 1. So you can see we've got some fans here enjoying a beautiful game on a Saturday or Friday evening. That pitch is high, ball 2, 2-0 on Robbie Carvelli. That's in there, call strike 1. 2 balls and 1 strike on Robbie. Here's the 2-1. And that is hit out into right field, and that's just a beeline right to Marmo. Oh, line drive out. Barely had to move on that one, and with 2 outs, that brings us to the top of the order. Now batting, number 23, Juan Puerta. Number 23. Here's the pitch, and Juan fouls that one off, strike 1. The 0-1 bounces. A little 55-footer. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch, and that is tipped back into the catcher's glove. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2, and that is hit. Oh, just over a leaping second baseman. Chase DeLoach just not tall enough to get to that one, and it's a 2-out single. Now batting, number 22, Aiden Reese. Number 22. So 2-out single for Puerta. Brings up Reese. That first pitch misses for a ball. And that pitch, low, 2-0. Here's the 2-0 from Yunkinis. Sounds like a card game, Yunkinis. And this one is hit out into right center field. And drop down. That's going to allow Puerta around second. He's going to come into third. And he slides in and makes it all the way to third base. And with 2 outs, we got runners at first and third here in the third inning. And we got a little bit of cooking going on in the kitchen here. Now batting, number 7, Damon Asensio, number 7. So 2 outs and runners at the corners for Asensio. Damon deals. I mean, not Damon. Junkinis deals to Damon. Right down the middle, strike 1. And Damon hits this one. That gets between the third baseman and the shortstop. That'll score a run. And just like that, the Rapids are on the board. Now batting, the cleanup hitter, number 27, Xavier Miles, number 27. So runners on first and second and 1 run in, 2 outs here for Miles. That ball's fouled off, strike 1. Here's the pitch, and that is it is not high. Crack 1-run scores. Here comes the second, rounding third is Asensio, and he's in there easily. It is a 2 RBI double for Xavier Miles. Now batting, number 25, Dylan Simeon, number 25. First pitch to Simeon is high, ball 1. This ball is popped up behind home plate. And making the grab. I thought I was going to catch on my other camera, but he moved out of the way. But good catch back there by Colby Goldrup. That is tough to do. Well, the Rapids get 3 runs. Your Watertown Rapids at the end of 3 innings of play lead 3-2. Fans, don't forget to check out the Boathouse, which is the merchandise shed for Rapids merchandise, ice cream, and other favorites. Located in the main concourse, brought to you by Rumor Vinyl. And fans, stop by the ticket booth. All right, number 19, Goldrup is up for the Rapids. That first pitch is up and inside, ball 1. There's a swing and a miss. Strike 1, 1 ball and 1 strike on Goldrup. There, it's in there. Strike 2, 1 ball and 2 strike. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Holly. And that one must have been high. Ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he steps into that one, sends this in the right field. It goes right to the right fielder, though, Aiden Reese for out number 1. Now batting, number 6, Chase Deloach. Number 6. They get to watch for free. My camera operator noticing that there's some policemen here, and they're Watertown's finest are always welcome to stop by and watch a game here at Alex Duffy Stadium. There's a big swing and a miss, strike 2. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Deloach. That just misses low, ball 1. Ollie getting a sign, has himself set on the rubber. Deals one. This is popped up. First base side, second base going over. No, right fielder swinging over to make that catch. Just short of the foul line. And there's 2 outs. Now batting, number 9, Frank Grad. Number 9. Grad popped out to center field his first at bat. There's a big swing and a miss. Strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Frank Grad. And he pops this one up, and that's going to go into foul territory, third base side, and that is going to go out of play. Nobody's going to be able to get to that one. So no balls and 2 strikes on Grad. Still plenty of room in the grandstands if you want to come on down and catch this game. That ball is laced out into right field. Drifting over into center, making the catch, Aiden Reese for out number 3. After 3.5 innings, the Rapids holding on to a 3-2 lead, and will be back after these pictures of our sponsors. leading off is Hess. First pitch, swing and a miss, strike one. Here's the 0-1 to Hess. That one misses, ball one. 1 ball and 1 strike to Jack. I mean Ben Hess. Ben Hess. Wellman gets himself set on the mound. He deals. That's high, ball 2. 2-1 to Ben Hess. Here's the 2-1. That one misses low and outside. 3-1. We'll see if Ben's got the green light or not. And he does not have the green light, and that's called strike 2. 3 balls and 2 strikes. So here's the payoff pitch for Wellman, from Wellman. And it's called strike 3. Now batting, number 16, Aiden Lozinski. Number 16. So Aiden popped out to center field, his first plate appearance. Here's the first pitch from Wellman. Misses, ball 1. One ball and no strikes on number 16. And Lozinski lifts this one up into the outfield. Center fielder calls for it and makes the catch for out number 2. Now batting, number 19, Giuseppe Sapienza. Number 19. Their first pitch to Giuseppe misses, ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. No pitch to Giuseppe, little chopper over to third. He's going to have to hurry, makes the throw. It's high, but in a time, nice stretch over there at first base by Cass to make the out. So 1-2-3 go the Rapids after 4 innings of play. They're holding on to a 1-run lead here in Watertown. It is 3-2 after 4 innings of play. Coming up in the 5th inning for Rochester, it is their 8, 9, and then 1 batters. Hernandez, Dominguez, and Martinez coming up. New pitcher for the Rapids is number 15, Ozzie Weber. First pitch from Ozzie is a strike. Second pitch looks like it would have been a strike too, but it gets hit, lifted into short right field. And the right fielder makes the catch. Marmo just grab and not Marmo, that's the other team's right fielder. Aiden Reese making that grab. Now batting for Rochester, number 23, Jeremiah Dominguez, number 23. And that's a chopper foul, also known as strike one. Here's the 0-1 to Jeremiah. That's low and inside. Ball one, 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 from Ozzie. Swung on and foul straight down. Nice block behind the dish. Tell you, Dylan Simeone is doing a great job back there. Here's the 1-2. Misses. 2-2. 2-2 pitch. Just misses. 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch from Ozzie. Swung on, ground ball is shortstop, picked up there, throw over to first is in time for out number 2.
Not terrible, huh? First time being an usher, so. I'm getting.
Now batting, the number 1 hitter, number 4, Angel Martinez, number 4. So Martinez rocked a double down the third base line, his first plate appearance. This one is a pop-up. This is in right field. And that's an easy catch there in right field for Mr. Reese. And Rochester, after a couple of tough innings, go down 1-2-3 here in the top of the 5th inning. Coming up in the bottom of the 5th for the Rapids, it's their 9-1-2 batters, Carvelli, Puerta, and Reese. Due up. 17. So new pitcher on the mound for Rochester, number 8, Josh Jeffcoat. Leading off, Robbie Carvelli. First pitch to Robbie is a ball. Here's the 1-0 to Robbie. Inside, ball 2. Here's the 2-0 to Carvelli. And this is punch off the fist. And a little blooper grab by the third baseman, number 24, Sam Palmieri, for the out. That probably broke the bat. Now batting, number 23, Juan Huerta. Number 23. So Puerta got things going for the Rapids back in the 3rd inning. Let's see if he could turn it on in the 5th for him. Ground ball at shortstop. It's slow. Is he going to be able to beat it? And he does. Puerta legging one out for the infield single. Now batting, number 22, Aiden Reese. Number 22. First pitch to Reese. Swung on, and this is going to go over the third baseman into left field. Puerta's fast, but he's going to have to hold up at second. So runners at first and second now for our next batter. Now batting, number 7, Damon Asensio. Number 7. So runners at first and second for Asensio. He got the first RBI of the game back in the 3rd inning. Pitch is in there for a strike. Here's the 0-1 on Asensio. Here's the pitch, and that is low, ball 1. One ball and one strike on Damon. Lives in Rhode Island, goes to school in Rhode Island, playing summer ball in Watertown. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's, well, outside, 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Oh, inside. Almost caught him on the knee. 3-1. And this being the guy that gave you the first RBI, I would say he's green-lighted with a 3-1 count, 1 out, runners at first and second. He could see a meatball here that he could really send him for a ride over the right field fence, just over the Dan Allen sign. That ball's up and in. Ball 4. Wise enough not to swing at that. Now batting with the bases loaded, your cleanup hitter, number 27, Xavier Miles. Number 27. Let's see if the cleanup hitter can clean things up here in Watertown. 3-2 lead. Miles got the go-ahead run back in the 3rd inning. He had a 2-run double. He absolutely ripped. Pitch is in there for a call, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, bases loaded for Miles. And pitch low and inside, ball 2. Two balls and 1 strike. Here's the pitch from Jeffcoat. Swung on, that goes off his foot. That's a foul ball. We're going to bring that pitch back. So 2 balls and 2 strikes on Xavier Miles. Jeffcoat thought for sure he had a double play. He was ready to pump that ball home. But it went off the foot of Xavier. Umpire being super nice for Miles. He's going to brush off that 1 speck of dirt off of that home plate to let Xavier just kind of squeak out the kinks that might exist in his foot from hitting himself. Here's the 2-2 from Jeffcoat. There's a pitch swung on. Little chopper to third base. Foul. We'll do the 2-2 pitch again. Two balls and 2 strikes. Jeffcoat's ready. He's got his second favorite baseball with him. That's a big swing and a miss. Strike 3. Now batting, number 25, Dylan Simeon. Number 25. So 2 outs and the bases loaded. Runners will be going off the crack of the bat as long as Dylan gets one to touch some grass somewhere. We should get at least 2 more runs here for Watertown in the bottom of the 5th. Here's the pitch from Jeffcoat. Swung on, chopper to first, bobbled, but recovered for out number 3. Well, it was fun and exciting, but not much doing. At the end of 5 innings of play, it's your Watertown Rapids 3, Rochester Ridgemen 2. We'll be back. Leading off for Rochester, number 24, Sam Palmieri. First pitch to Sam shows bunt, pulls back, ball 1. Pitch in there. Call strike one. 1 ball and 1 strike on Palmieri. That pitch in there. Strike 2. And it's strike 3. And that first pitch to Marmo misses for a ball. Must not have missed by much. Swings and fouls that one off. 1 ball and 1 strike on Marmo. Here's the 1-1 from Ozzie. And that is low and outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. Pitch misses. 3 balls and 1 strike. Now, does Marmo get green lighted? I would think probably not. When you're trailing by a run with 1 out, you need a base runner. You'll take it any way you can. See if he gets walked. And it is called strike 2. Marmo tried to sell it, but it is not sold at all. So here's a payoff pitch from Ozzie Weber. And it's a swing and a miss, strike 3. Now batting, number 31, Julius Cass, number 31. That was some dirty stuff there by Weber to strike out Marmo. Let's see what he's got in the tank for Cass. First pitch to Cass, call strike 1, and Cass doesn't believe it as he tips his head back in disbelief. That's not going to get you any favorites with the umpire. Here's the 0-1. Swung on, chopper to short. Picked up their throw to first in time, and 1-2-3 goes Rochester. Coming up in the bottom of this 6th inning for the Rapids, it's their 6, 7, and 8 batters. Ben Hess, Aiden Lozinski, and Giuseppe Sapienza. We'll be back. Leading off for your Rapids, number 28, Ben Hess. Number 28. New pitcher on the mound for Rochester, Isaac Lopez from Gautier, Mississippi, and his first pitch is a strike. And pitch up and outside, ball one. 1 ball and 1 strike on Hess. There's a big swing and a miss, strike 2. Ben got fooled by that one. One ball and 2 strikes on Ben. Reaches for that one. Hits this to second base. Easy play. Almost made it difficult. But airs out number 1. Now batting, number 16, Aiden Lozinski. Number 16. So Aiden has popped out to center field twice. First pitch is low, ball 1. Bottom of the 6th inning here. Watertown leads 3-2. 1-0. Whoa, goes behind him. 2-0. Getting hits just like getting a hit. He's wearing a helmet. Here's the 2-0 to Lozinski. That's low and in the dirt. 3-0. Two pop outs. I'm thinking Lozinski's red lighted here. And that is a pitch right down the middle. Right down Broadway. 3-0. Now it's 3-1. See if he's got the green light now. Well, it does not matter. We may never know. That is ball 4. Now batting, number 19, Giuseppe Sapienza. Number 19. Here's a first pitch to Giuseppe. Swung on and hits this one out into the outfield. Tossed in and with 1 out, we got Carvelli. Now batting, number 17, Robbie Carvelli. Number 17. So runners at first and second for Carvelli, the number 9 hitter. First pitch misses, ball 1. Lots of room in the grandstands. You want to come on out here and catch the end of the game. No charge for the last 2 innings. That ball is fouled out of play. 1 ball and 1 strike on Robbie Carvelli. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runners at first and second. There's the pitch to Carvelli, and that's low and outside. Throw over to third is safe. And both runners advance. You got runners at second and third now. So 2 balls and 1 strike on Carvelli. Runners at second and third. Swung on, and that is hit down the third base line. It's fair, and it's a dribbler that's easily going to score 2 runs. Carvelli comes into second. The throw is on line for home. It really should have gone to second base. Robbie Carvelli with a 2 RBI double. And the Rapids take a 5-2 lead. Now batting, number 23, Juan Puerta, 23. And there's still only 1 out here. Check swing, ball 1 on for Puerta. There's the pitch. Oh, a big swing and a miss. Strike 1. I don't know what Puerta has, a weird swing that he had there. Here's the 1-1 to Puerta. Lopez checks the runner. 2-1. Oh, I'm sorry. 1 ball and 2 strikes. There's 1 out, runner on second. Here's the pitch from Lopez. That's up and in. And it is 2-2. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Now batting, number 22, Aiden Reese. Number 22. So that was a big swing. And Puerta's 2 for 2 on the day. He's batting .500 on the season. There's nothing wrong with that. First pitch, call, strike 1. Yeah, but he got a hit in the 5th inning, he got a hit in the 3rd inning, and he got out in the 1st inning. And he just got out in the 6th inning. There's a bouncer to Reese. Ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike on Aiden. 2 outs. And Carvelli on second. Here's the 1-1 pitch from Lopez. Another low one. 2-1. Two balls and 1 strike. Here's the pitch to Aiden, and it is high. Ball 3. 3-1. And Reese is 2 for 3 on the day with 2 outs, runner at second, and a 3-run lead. I think you give him the green light. You let him swing if he wants to. Here's the pitch, and he swings because he wanted to. It's a short pop-up. Looks like trouble, and it goes off the glove. I'm going to give him a hit and an RBI for that one, I think. That a hit, Nick? Nick, hit. So the official score is a hit and an RBI. That pitch in there for a did he call ball? Strike or ball? What did he do? It was a ball. Wow, it was outside. So here's the 1-0 pitch to Damon Asensio. Oh, he swings at a 59-footer. Strike one. Right. So 1-1 to Asensio. Swings and right at Lopez. Had no choice but to catch that one. And that'll do it. But after 6 innings of play, Watertown now leads Rochester by a score of 6-2.
Just like that. Box with that one.
That is a foul tip strike on Colby Goldtrup. And there's strike 2. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A big swing and a miss. Strike 3. Next batter, number 6, Chase Deloach. Number 6. So with 1 out, here is Deloach. Deloach 0 for 2 so far on the day. And first pitch is a strike. It sounds like Deloach is being taunted by an 8-year-old. That's what baseball's all about. And Deloach hits this one, and that's going to dunk in short, shallow center field. And it's a 1-out single for Deloach. Now batting, number 9, Frank Grad. Number 9. So 1-out single for Deloach, his first hit of the day. That brings up Grad. He's also 0 for 2 for today. First pitch low and inside, ball 1. There's the pitch, and that is popped up. Left field, coming in, left fielder. He's hustling. His hat falls off, and he makes the catch for out number 2. What a grab out there by Juan Puerta. Speedy on the bases, speedy in the outfield. Now batting, number 12, Eddie Hernandez. Number 12. Hernandez, first pitch, takes that up high, ball one. Hernandez reached on an error and popped out to right, so he has yet to have an official at. Oh, no, I'm sorry. He's 0 for 1. There we go. Low and inside, ball two. 2-0 from Ozzie Weber. Runner goes. Ball is hit into right field, and that is caught for out number 3. So another pop out to right field for Eddie Hernandez, and that'll do it in the 7th inning here for Rochester. Coming up in the bottom of the 7th inning for the Rapids is Miles, Simone, and Hess coming up. All right, so that was weird. So new pitcher for Rochester, number 3, Brandon Bell. And leading off this inning, number 27, Xavier Miles. And it is one ball and 2 strikes on Xavier. So here's the 1-2. And that is hit foul. Xavier is 1 for 3 today. And that ball is a 49-footer, I think. 2-2. You know, I wonder what Brandon Bell was trying to throw there. Maybe a forkball or something that got stuck in his hand. one's also low. It gets by the catcher. So 3-2 now on Xavier. Here's the payoff pitch from Brandon Bell. And Miles hits a little chopper down the third base line. Could be trouble. Charge, run, and he's safe. Safe at first base. Xavier hustling it down to get things started here in the bottom of the 7th inning for the Rapids. Oh, infield single. Now batting, number 25, Dylan Simeone. Number 25. So runner on first for Dylan. Dylan's 0 for 3. Runner goes. Throw to second is in time. Nailed him at second base. So Myers caught stealing for out number 1. Pitch was a ball. Your strike? It was a strike? I thought it was a ball. I guess they called it a strike. So 0-1 on Simeone. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And Simeone watches strike 3 go by. So 2 outs now for the Rapids, and that'll bring up to the plate. Now batting, number 28, Ben Hess. Number 28. Hess is 0 for 3. 2 groundouts and a strikeout looking. Swings and tips that first one, strike 1. There's the 0-1. Up, that's high. Ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike on Ben Hess. The 1-1, little chopper, foul, first base side. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he drills this one. Right field. That's going to get by him. It's out. That's a home run for Ben Hess. Hit that one over the 92.5 tunes. And it is now 7-2 for Watertown. Now batting number 16, Aiden Lozinski. And that's the first home run of the season for Ben Hess and for the Watertown Rapids. First pitch to Lozinski is a ball. That's in there for a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 ball and 1 strike on Lozinski. That ball bounces on the plate. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 for Aiden. And he hits this grounder to first, scooped up by the first baseman. He's going to take it himself for out number 3. So it's a ground out for Lozinski, 3 unassisted. But boy, Watertown gets a big one on the board with that home run from Ben Hess. At the end of 7 innings of play, it is Watertown 7, Rochester 2. first pitch to Dominguez is a strike. Now batting for Rochester, number 23, Jeremiah Dominguez. 0-1 to Jeremiah. Big swing and a miss. Strike two. Jeremiah was trying to tie the game up on that swing. Here's the 0-2. Swung on, and that is hit right at second base. Fielded there from a knee. Throw to first for the first out of the inning. Now batting, number 4, Angel Martinez. Number 4. So with one out, here's Martinez. He's 1 for 3 on the day. First pitch misses, ball 1. Here's the 1-0 from Weber. And this is hit into left center field, more center than anything. And the center fielder comes over and puts it in his glove. Another nice catch by Robbie Carvelli. Now batting, number 24, Sam Palmieri, number 24. Palmieri is 1 for 3 with a single, a strikeout, and a ground out to second. Here he is with 2 outs. First pitch misses, ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on, right back to Ozzie. He feels it, throws it to first, and 1-2-3 goes Rochester in their half of the 8th inning. Watertown leads 7-2, and they're coming to bat here in the bottom of the 8th. Sapienza, number 19. All right, leading things off, number 19, Giuseppe Sapienza. First pitch to Giuseppe's outside, ball 1. Bottom of the 8th inning, 7-2 lead for the Rapids. Sapienza is 1 for 3. That's a strike, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's a 1-1 play. There's a swing and a miss, strike two. I forgot to mention to you, new pitcher for Rochester, number 39, Tim Martin. Tim goes to Utica College and is originally from Hanoi Falls. That pitch misses, ball two. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Sapienza.
Jersey raffle winners after this in the middle of the.
There's a swing and a miss, strike 3 for out number 1. Now batting, number 17, Robbie Carvelli. Number 17. So 1 out, and Carvelli coming up to bat. He's also 1 for 3. Got 2 RBIs, though, when he ripped a double back in the 6th inning. First pitch misses, ball 1. That pitch misses, ball 2.
Yeah, so this baby blue jersey winner. Then give it a few minutes, repeat the number for him, and then pass.
And that one's a red one?
No, so this is so that's
Baby blue.
Baby blue. This is oh wait, no, I did it wrong. That one is navy blue.
Okay.
And then this is baby blue jersey.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That is 3 balls and 2 strikes now on Carvelli. And that pitch is inside for a ball 4, and Carvelli works himself a 1-out walk. That'll bring us to the top of the order now. Now batting, number 23, Juan Puerta. Number 23. So runner on first here in Carvelli. First pitch misses, ball 1.
Oh yeah.
Here's the 1-0 from Tim Martin. And that is swung on and popped up in the infield. First baseman underneath it, makes the grab, catches it in the palm of his hand, though. That was a little dangerous. That'll make a coach jump for sure.
When you're done with the tickets, I need them back after.
Okay.
Also, we can keep them on file.
Yep.
Thanks.
So with 2 outs, that brings up Aiden Reese. Now batting, number 22, Aiden Reese. Number 22. 2 outs and a runner on first. First pitch low, ball 1. Here's the 1-0 from Tim Martin. That is low, ball 2, 2-0. And that ball is hit up the middle. Fielded at second for 1 on. That's all we need because they were 2 outs. So he went the short way, and that'll do it. At the end of 8 innings of play, it is Watertown 7, Rochester 2. We'll be back for the final half inning. right, fans. Bottom of the 8th inning. Or, I mean, wait a minute. Top of the 9th inning, right? Sorry. Leading off is the right fielder, number 29, Marmo. Josh Marmo. First pitch high, ball 1. Now batting number 29, Josh Marmo, 29. And foul ball makes strike number 1. 1 ball and 1 strike now on Marmo. Pitch is high, ball 2. Two balls and 1 strike for Josh Marmo. Here's the pitch from Fowlis. Must have missed somewhere that I'm not aware of. 3-1. Hard to tell from this angle. 3 balls and 1 strike. Big swing and a miss. Strike 2. Here's the payoff pitch from Fowlis. Swing and a miss. Ball gets dropped. Throw down to first base. In time, out number 1. Hey, fans. Watertown Rapids player number 28, Ben Hess, has been chosen as the Buffalo Wild Wings player of the game for his home run. Congratulations, Ben, and thank you to Buffalo Wild Wings for their support of the Watertown Rapids and the community. Now batting number 31, Julius Cass. Yeah, I made that fluid. That worked out. That pitch, not even close. Ball 1. List getting the sign. Pretty sure the sign is throw it closer so I can catch it. Here's the 1-0 pitch. And that is hit. Oh, goes off of Fowlis. Bobbled out at second. Throw to first. Not in time. And safe at first base is Julius Cass. Now batting, number 19, Colby Goldrup. Number 19. So 1 out and 1 on for Goldrup. He's 0 for 3. There's a strike. 0-1, swung on, ground ball. Oh, it goes off the base. Pops over the shortstop and the second baseman and dribbles its way out into center field. What an awkward single there for Goldrup. A little luck coming into play here for Rochester in the top of the 9th inning. Now batting for Rochester, number 6, Chase Deloach. Number 6. And coach is going out there to just have a little talk with this pitcher. This meeting on the mound could be sponsored by your business. Just got to contact Justin Coachman, the general manager of the Watertown Rapids, and let him know that that's what you want to do. Now we'll turn our attention back to the batter, Chase Deloach. Got one out and runners at first and second here in the top of the ninth inning with a 5-run deficit. Still got a bit of a way to go before Watertown needs to start worrying about what to do next. Fowlis gets his sign now that he's had a talking to. Probably needed to settle him down after he got hit by that ball. That pitch hits off the base. That's a ball 1. That pitch is inside, ball 2. 2-0 on Chase Deloach. Here's the 2-0 pitch coming from Fowlis. And he's second now. There it is. That is inside, 3-0. Here's the 3-0 pitch from Fowlis. And that is ball 4, and the bases are loaded. Now batting, number 9, Frank Grad. Number 9. So bases loaded for Frank Grad. Frank is 0 for 3 on the day. First pitch low, ball 1. There's really no reason for Fowlis to pitch around him. This guy has not gotten a hit. He's popped out to left and center field, but even if he hits a home run, you're still winning this game by 1. Pitch misses, ball 2. You certainly don't want to walk in a run here. He's throwing the balls low, hoping to get a ground ball, convert a double play, and call this one a day. See if he's got a sinker in his repertoire. And that's not a sinker, but it's certainly a strike. 2 balls and 1 strike on Frank Grad.
Justin said,
Three balls and 1 strike now on Grad. Here's a 3-1 pitch. Check swing, call, strike 2. And honestly, Grad should not have been even thinking about swinging on that one anyway. So 3 balls and 2 strikes on Frank Grad. Here's the pitch from Fowlis. He gets set and deals. Swung on and tipped. Not able to be held onto by Dylan Simeone behind the dish there. We'll do the 3-2 pitch again. Oh, went off the player's leg. I thought it went off of Simone's glove. It went off of Grad's leg. Gotcha. So the umpire again cleaning off the plate just so Grad can get some feeling in his knee. Here's the pitch, swung on and fouled. And again, Simeone not able to hold on to that, so we'll do the 3-2 pitch again. Be a nice strikeout on this next pitch so that I've got time to make the announcement that I need to make here for the fans. Here's the pitch. Oh, and it hit him. It hit him. That's only one base. No, it's now 7-3. Now a home run ties the game. Hey, fans, after the last out of the game, make sure you stick around. We'll have about 10-minute intermission before the fireworks show. During those 10 minutes, you'll have an opportunity to get autographs from your favorite Watertown Rapids players. Now batting for Rochester, number 12, Eddie Hernandez. Number 12. All right, here's Fowlis. See if he can get himself out of trouble. That ball's hit. Ground ball to third baseman. He's going to let a run score, and he's going to tag one out. Out number 2. And it's now 7-3. So with 2 outs, that brings up the number 9 hitter. Now batting, number 23, Jeremiah Dominguez. Number 23. Now if Jeremiah hits a home run, he doesn't tie the game. Swing and a miss, strike 1. That was a very, very smart play by the third baseman, Giuseppe Sapienza. That's why he's in college. He's smart. It was a great play, too. Nice dive there. Make that stop. Absolutely. Here's the 0-1. That's in there. Call. Strike 2. Let's get it. Let's get up on your feet here. No balls. 2 strikes on Dominguez. And no, it's ball 1. Ken Gardner, I guess, has a bet on what time the fireworks are going to start. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Dominguez. There's the pitch. That's inside, ball 2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on in the top of the 9th inning. Runner goes, pitches high, ball 3, first and third now. Runners at the corners. Full count, 2 outs. Payoff pitch again from Fowlis. Runner from first goes, swing and a miss, strike 3, and that's the ball game. Thank you for visiting the Alex Duffy Fairgrounds, your Watertown Rapids 7 and the Rochester Ridgemen 4. The Rapids are home Sunday afternoon, game time at 4 p.m. against the Syracuse Salt Cats. Make sure you stick around. We'll have about 10 minutes, and then we'll start the Majestic Fireworks opening night show spectacular. In the meantime, get your pens, get your paraphernalia. You got baseball players that love signing autographs. Come on. All right, I'm going to go get my...
No, what? No, wait.
All right, fans, your water will be over by the front gate entrance. We'll have a table and some Sharpies set up so you can get your autographs. Check them out over by the entrance gate. Get your Watertown Rapids autograph. Only use 25%.
Want me to bring the tickets down? Trial.
Oh, yeah.
I said earlier.
They could have gone way worse. I've got it.
It's kind of grainy.
We're not turning the lights back on for them, right?
All right, we'd like to thank everyone for coming. We're looking forward to exciting 2020. You all welcome to our Washington Cassie. All right. That'll do it from Alex Duffy Fairgrounds in York, home of the undefeated Watertown Rapids. I am the Dan Allen, all positive and from the so make a great day.
All right.